good is it to gain the whole world but lose your soul?
I grew up in a non-Christian home. My mother is a Buddhist and my father is an atheist. Grew up in Switzerland, and Switzerland being a I call it a post-Christian society. Having faith or believing in a God is not really a cool thing to do. And you can imagine as a teenager, you want to be cool. At the age of, let's say, between 20 and 25, I was heavily into, partying, girls, drugs. I had a very crazy life, and I could afford it because I had a very good job and worked for myself, and was successful. But I somehow realized that can't be everything, that's not all to life. But I still just enjoyed the life because I had everything I wanted. When I met my wife now, I got the first time introduced into a Christian home and a Christian household. I started to, learn more and more about Christianity. And when things became more and more serious, she asked me if I wanted to do an Alpha course. I thought I'd better learn more about this God that she loved so much. And it also annoyed me a lot that he had more priority than I had. Alpha was very interesting. It left me, every time when I went, it left me with the feeling of I never want to go back anymore. But then on the other hand, I had all these questions that were still unanswered, so it made me go back every week by week. The more sense it made, I still had one of the biggest points cons that I didn't really understand, was that I thought that the relationship with God is a one-way communication, and we're down here praying to a supreme being somewhere out there, and it's just a one-way communication. And because communication is very big for me and very important to me, I thought that no, that's no good, and I can't live with that. The Alpha weekend, that's a weekend where the whole group goes away. I went away as well, and I had an experience that just blew my mind. And I hope I don't sound too weird, too crazy, but I heard God's voice, and he talked to me, and he called me. And after that happened, I just had to react. I just had to believe, and there was no other chance anymore, and there was no way out. And I committed my life to Jesus that night, and haven't looked back ever since. Life is not all rosy now that I'm a Christian, by far not, but at least God is in my life, Jesus is in my life. Whatever I face, I know that I'm not alone, and whatever I do, I know I'm not alone, that he's with me 24/7, and I can pray to him 24/7, and that just means so much to me, and I'm so thankful and so grateful. And I just, and I thank him for giving me that second chance.